Hello everyone, welcome back to the iSignal. So in today's video, as a part of a continuation series, we'll try to see related to the log analysis from the GTP perspective, and we are having the look about the eNB logs. So since eNB uh, is not involved in the GTP create session request and session response and other things and communicating with the core network with respect to L3 call, so it means like all the packets related to this will come into the user plane, not into the control plane. So we are trying to have a look related to majorly the user plane aspects in this particular video. It means you can expect only the GTP user plane packets. So let's dive into the details related to the GTP-U. Okay, so I'm just trying to find GTP. So now the results you can see, I'm just taking all those things. I'll be taking the GTP related stuff. So close to around 1.5 lakh lines are there. So now you can see the things here. It means here the pre-assumptions from the base station perspective, all the control plane related aspects like GTP-C, create session response, request and response, and all the L3 call is already completed. Now we are into the data plane phase. So in that particular aspect we are trying to see related to this. So as you can see, there is a 46, initially it is actually removed. RNTA 46 is being removed for the bearer ID 5, and this is a remote address. Remove 46 tunnel ID 01. Now I'm going to create, it's going to create the new tunnel ID, which is for the new RNTA, right, 47, and ERAB ID, EPS bearer ID, which is 5, right. So you can see 1 and 2, the communication basically happening. This is 01. 01 means the core network related IP address, and 02 means it is UV. Okay, so that's why you can see, you can just correlate, you can also correlate this port as well, RX, right, and S1U via S1U protocol, which means S gateway and the eNB, which is GTP protocol for the user plane and for this particular user RNTA user. So number of bytes, so everything is IP address. It is very clearly mentioned here, right, between 1 and 2, 1 to 1 1 1 and 2 1 to 1 1, how many bytes, through which bearer it is, and who is sending, what is IP address. It is very clearly written, and it's quite simple to understand this user plane aspects. So RX, right, RX means from 1 to 2, 1 to 2, which means U is actually receiving here. I mean the base station is receiving. It is towards 2 means which is towards UV, which means first base station has to receive. This is MME IP address, the core network IP address, okay, and this is UV's IP address. If it is UV's IP address, in the sense like through the base station address, it will send it to the 02 address. Now in this particular scenario, the 02 address is the IP address of the UV, which means whatever is coming from the S gateway, which means we are assuming that it as a 172.16.01 towards the UV, which is 172.16.02. So end address is 172.16.01 and end address of the UV is 172.16.02. So this is the communication basically happening. Okay, all these things. So time to time what is actually happening in order to analyze this part. Okay, so you can try to have a look at in the eNB related to GTP. Maybe after the control plane we have to see. Okay, so I'm just going to the control plane after control plane. So DRV is actually starting here. GTP next. Tunnel ID created 46. This is starting, right? Sequence number 3. This is RLC level, and other aspects are basically introduced in this. So wherever you look at the GTP-C, then GTP-U, you can try to get the details. Okay, let me just GTP-U, right? GTP-U, it is there. And next, removing our NTA, new tunnel created, GTP-U, correct? So initial context setup response, which means until this point for the RNTA 47, which means the triggering of the paging, right? So here and also continue, I mean the completion of the L3 call, and then the GTP-U is actually starting for that. So again the IP address created is 02. Right, so we can see other GTP-U, right? GTP-U, he is here. GTP-U. Right, these are all completely in the user plane. You can see wherever DRV1, right? DRV1 and scheduling is actually happening at the MAC level and physical layer level. All the decoding of the PDCCH, encoding of the PDCCH, PUSH, PDSCH, right? PUCCH as well. GTP-U again, right? So it's quite simple to understand. Now we will see in the next upcoming video related to the NAS level. Basically it means like you need to know it's time to introduce related to the UV configuration and UV logs, and EPC configuration and the UV logs, EPC logs. So then we'll come to know about the actual NAS messages and also the GTP control plane messages that we will try to see, so that it will be completely to get a complete picture related to so far in this particular series of eNB configuration and other virtual lab setup related aspects. Then we can get few more details and it will be very clear. Okay, so thank you all. I think I given a good insights related to fundamentals of GTP aspects, and let's try to see in the next video with another new protocol. Thank you.